Yo, welcome back to a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some new revealed leaks for the Black Clover movie. But before we jump in, before we jump into something terrible, something tragic, let's start with some good news for once. Let's start a bad video with some good news. We finally have official confirmation of Black Clover Funko Pops. For most of you, you might not care, but for those of you who've been waiting, we have been waiting so long, and they look adorable. They look. All I'm saying is, I am pre-ordering the Noel Funko Pop right after this video. The official release date is September 18th, 2022. Now, obviously, that might be a little different depending on your country. I've heard Italy and Spain might be getting it in June or April. But for the United States and the United Kingdom, the release is September 18th, 2022. It's just going to look so cute. And I'm definitely buying the Noel one. I do hope in the future we get better ones. Maybe a time skip version. But, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I'm not a beggar or a chooser. I'll get what I grant. But with that said, we do need to talk about the Black Clover movie. There has been new leaks in regards to the Black Clover movie. Leaks that weren't really supposed to get out, but I mean, at the end of the day, it has. So here we are talking about it, and let's just jump straight into it. Alright, so jumping straight into it without further delay. The leaks originally started with James Hansen. Shout out to James Hansen. Now, most of you might say, shit, James Hansen, that guy's not credible. He said Bleach was returning for 6 years. Okay, you know what it is? He didn't say that. I feel like James gets a lot of shit for a lot of unjustified reasons. But anyway, the leaker is James Hansen. The official news is coming from James Hansen. Shout out to James. But James then goes on to say, my tweet didn't mean the tweet to be a doom post. It was just my initial reaction to what I was told, hence why I was vague. I hope this doesn't cause slander against the series. It still has enough time to turn out to be a good project, even if it started a bit slow. Now, what is James talking about? Now, most of you know, Black Clover is getting a movie. Wow, who would have guessed? About a year ago, in the 6th anniversary for the Black Clover, it was announced that Black Clover is being turned into a movie, and this was the day the anime ended. Now, a lot of people say the anime was cancelled. No, it's just not true. Don't lie to yourself. The anime was stopped in favor of Bleach or because it was literally 5 chapters away from the manga. It had 5 episodes, or 3, honestly, and it would have been literally up to date with the manga, and that's bad. That was worst case scenario. The best case scenario was the anime to end, and the okay-ish, I guess, scenario was for there to be a massive line of filler, which was impossible for where the anime was at. So Studio Period actually did a sensible decision and ended the anime and announced the movie. Wow. Now, a year later, we still haven't had any information in regards to the movie. In Jump Festa, we were expecting maybe a poster. But no, we received a new key visual, and next month, for the celebration of Black Clover's 7th anniversary, a lot of people are expecting a trailer, but if I'm being real, especially with the news that has come out today, we're gonna get a Noel key visual, which, I mean, who could argue, right? But anyway, what is the news? So, the Black Clover movie production is late. That's basically the whole news. There's still storyboarding, which is a bit worrying, but the movie has potential to be good. Instead of arguing if it will be good, please look forward to it now. Tabata has helped with the scripts. The story is likely to be good. It is a true fact that Yuki Tabata is directly assisting the staff at Studio Pierio with the movie script, or whatever studio is handling the movie. It's not even being confirmed it's Period, but it is confirmed that they are handling the script with Tabata. So Tabata is doing parts of the script, but basically storyboarding is what you do before you start animating. So you storyboard for a few months and then you animate for however long you want to animate, but storyboarding is very important. And the news is that they are still storyboarding. Now, that is where the news ends. The fact that people think it is late is because people expect the movie to be out in 3 to 4 months, which is, it's just not happening. My personal belief was that the Black Clover movie would release in October 2022. That is when the anime originally started. Now, if it is announced that we are still storyboarding, this would push back the release 2 to 3 months. So the new release or expected release of the Black Clover movie is going to be January 2023. Now, that's not actually that way away. I mean, we're almost in March anyway. Like, next week is literally March. So January 2023 wouldn't be too bad, or hell, even April 2023. As long as they have time, they're going to deliver like they always have. Under pressure, Black Clover, as much as pressure Black Clover was, they still managed to deliver these amazing episodes. Episode 60, as controversial as it was, episode 48, episode 77, I believe it was 73, I think it might have been 73, episode 100, anyone remember 100? Episode 118, episode 167, episode 163. Oh my god, Asta versus Dante in both fights. Asta versus Dante solo and Asta and Yami versus Dante. These guys have worked under pressure continuously. And now they have just a little bit more time and they might be a little bit behind. Now, ignoring the doom and gloom, Night Baron says, nobody actually knows if the movie will be fine or good or bad. And this is what I want to focus on. Nobody knows this. All that we know is they're still doing storyboarding. Nobody even knows the release date of the movie, so this might still be perfectly on track. But what we assume is that it is a little bit late. Night Baron also goes on to say, also don't expect any major news during the 7th anniversary next month. As I mentioned, at best I'm expecting a poster or a Noel key visual. We know the movie will come in 2023 if we get Super Stage at Jump Fest this year. Stop giving credit to Twitter leaks because anybody else is literally just lying to you. And she goes on to say, this is my opinion. So what can we salvage from this? My original release date expectations was October. If they are still storyboarding, this would be a 2 to 3 months delay, and it would be for 2023. This doesn't affect the Black Clover anime because there's still not enough content to even have 12 episodes of the anime. We're still in the same exact arc the anime originally ended. So what does this mean for the movie? Well, nothing really. They're still working on it. I mean, all of the animators constantly still say good stuff about the movie. Even Yoshihara, the director of the Black Clover manga and the director of the Black Clover anime, sorry, not manga, that's Tabata, even talked about how they're still working on the movie and expect news next time. So in all honesty, I'm just waiting, you know, like I guess we're all just waiting to see what they're going to deliver. And I mentioned this staff have constantly worked under pressure and they are used to it. So what is the fate of the Black Clover movie? Find out next time. I'll see you then.